I'm back, and with good reason. Welcome everybody to the Disney Benefits channel. My name is Ben, and today I'll be showing you my 2018 Disneyland shopping haul. Now we have quite a bit to go through since, guess what? I was just in Disneyland. I think we all know what that means. I filmed a lot of content for the channel, which will be coming out in the next few weeks. Again, I have 3 series on the Disney parks currently in development, so be sure to stay tuned for those and click that subscribe button below if you'd like to see some of that. These are going to be on Disney history, Disney theories, and some other stuff like art involving people like Bob Gurr and Mary Blair. If you recognize those names, which you probably do, then I guess stay tuned. With all that being said, cue the intro. Starting off today's haul is one of my favorite things from the Disneyland park that I got this time around and no other time. This was my first time doing this, of course. The Mark Twain Pilot Certificate. Now, if you guys don't know, this is given to people who ask to pilot the Mark Twain riverboat on the rivers of America. And you receive a certificate. Of course, I haven't signed my name onto it yet, but my dad and I both piloted it. We got to ring the bell, and it was just the most magical experience possible. The cast members showed us old pictures of Walt, talked to us quite a bit, and I got to even find out some secrets about the upcoming Star Wars land. Up next, we have the 2018 lenticular collectible postcard from Disneyland, and the one autograph that I got, which is Goofy. What I plan to do with this is on the back, since it's on the matte side of a photo paper, is print the photo of my dad and I on this side and put it in the case from the Goofy movie. This is something that I plan to do slowly with every Disney movie in my collection, according to their characters in the parks. Next, we have some non-official Disney merch. Well, it is collaboration merchandise, so it is official Disney stuff. First up, the 2018 shot glass, and this is great because I'm actually starting a collection of shot glasses to go towards my 19th birthday. And secondly, of the same or a similar design, a water bottle with 2018 on it and the Disney characters. I just love this design. Just look at it, you've got fireworks in there. Can't get any better than that. I absolutely jumped in joy when I saw this in the Star Wars merchandise shop in Tomorrowland. And this is the 1/60-foot scale vehicle from the Star Tours ride. Now, I don't remember exactly what this is called. I know, shame on me as a Star Wars fan and a crazy Disney Parks fan, but there is the box right there. And awesome artwork on the back of the Star Tours vehicle getting chased by the Empire. Now, I did manage to see both the Last Jedi version with Poe Dameron, Oscar Isaac, and the Empire version, at least one of them I think, where Darth Vader is all pissed off at you. Absolutely love this ride and was so happy to see this. I don't know how I didn't see this in past trips, but for those of you wondering on the price, it is $6.95. Moving along, stopping at Target along with the water bottle and the shot glass, I also picked up a 2018 commemorative magnet. As you guys know, they are a little pricey in the parks as everything else, but why not just save a few bucks and get it there. Very nice design, and there it is. We have pearls from New Orleans Square from the street jazz band that plays there. For throwing them around, and I was happy to actually catch one. Going back to Tomorrowland, we have a very nice piece of merchandise. We have my name, my first and middle name, in the Star Wars alphabet of Arabesh written on this name tag, and I was labeled Stormtrooper Executioner. By the way, you should really do the Star Wars meet and greets. They're some of the most realistic and some of the most awesome for fans of the franchise. Now, something that my dad got for some colleagues at work here are these chocolate coins. You have Sleeping Beauty Castle, Goofy, Daisy, and Donald, and Mickey and Minnie. Moving along, we have one of my favorite things in the park every single time I go. No, it's not this awesome Pixar Fest bag. It's actually what's inside it. And that is a whole bunch of buttons from City Hall and from other places as well. If you do find yourself in the park anytime in the future, really, make sure to go to City Hall and tell them what you're celebrating, because you will get this button absolutely free. Now, of course, as some of you know, I am going to college this September, so that is what I'm celebrating, and they wrote it really nicely on here for me. On another day, my dad and I got matching buttons. I'm celebrating my dad, and he was celebrating his son. We had matching Jungle Cruise Safari outfits, and we were wearing the these, which a lot of cast members really liked. Another creative thing that we did with these buttons was we got a first visit button, but we wrote 15 years since it's 15 years since our first time in a Disney park, and that of course was Walt Disney World. Next up in Adventureland, one of my favorite lands, as you can tell by the decor in the background, I got a Shrunken Ned advice card where you put your palm on the reader and Shrunken Ned reads your palm for 51 cents. I'll read you his advice that he gave me. Never eat anything bigger than your head. Totally agree with that piece of advice. Get plenty of sleep, especially at work. And run only if chased. Next up on my list, we actually have a Funko, as you can tell in my background sort of. We have a Funko Pop shelf. And this is actually my first Dorbz figure. It's the Jolly Roger with pirate ship Dorbz rides figure from Pirates of the Caribbean. For those of you who don't know, Jolly Roger is actually the skeleton that you see whenever you see a pirate flag or a pirate symbol. This is a very, very well executed figure, which is the main reason I got it. For those of you wondering on the price, it goes for $29.99 in the parks. I don't know how long it's going to be around there, but it's an awesome little souvenir if you are a fan of the franchise or the ride. And next up, you saw it in my background, we have the Pele and Barker Parrot Enchanted Tiki Room Disney Parks exclusive Funko Pop set. This box is thicker than your usual Funko Pop box, and the Funkos are very, very well done. I'm overusing that word today. We have a lot of details on these ones. I should have zoomed in photos on the screen right about now. That's what the back of the box looks like, and the side and the bottom. These go for $35. I got it online before I went because I wasn't sure if they were going to have it, but they still had it in the parks. No one knows when these will disappear, but they are limited edition. Combining two things that I idolize, actually, those being Disney Parks and Starbucks, we have a Disney Parks Disneyland Starbucks mug. This is from the You Are Here collection, and it is themed around New Orleans Square. Now I'll have a zoomed in B-roll footage going on right now for you. These do go for, I think, about $18 in the parks and can be found at the Starbucks location on Main Street. Now here's something that I got, not out of hype. I actually found out the night that I got back at the hotel that these were super rare and everybody was seeking after them just for the hype and selling them on eBay for crazy prices. But we have the Haunted Mansion Attraction Doom Buggy toy. And of course, it's light up. I sort of freaked out when I saw this, since I'm a huge fan of this ride and the development and how much Walt wanted it in his park. It goes for $14.99 in the parks, and it comes in this awesome packaging. I could have asked more from the front of the packaging, but the sides are pretty awesome. We have Madame Leota, we have the Hitchhiking Ghost, and we have the Hatbox Ghost. Now for my absolute favorite piece of merchandise that I've ever gotten in any Disney park my entire life. On Main Street, there is a shop that offers custom-made silhouettes of you and whoever else you want for $10 for one silhouette and $20 for two silhouettes. The frame that I got here was also $20, but just have a look at the detail on this silhouette. I'll have a zoomed in image on the screen right now. It's just phenomenal. Just absolutely phenomenal. Could have asked a little more from the frame as it is plastic. Amazingly, it took the cast member only 5 minutes to cut out both me and my dad. And this is a souvenir that I will remember for a long time and keep and pass down. Anyway guys, with all that being said, you've been watching the Disney Benefits channel, and I hope to find you on here sometime very soon, as I have 3 series coming up and a whole bunch of other exciting stuff coming into regular uploads. I really hope all of you take care of yourselves and have a very merry unbirthday, at least to the most of you. See ya.
Beware of hitchhiking ghosts. They have selected you to fill our quota, and they'll haunt you until you return. Now I will raise the safety bar, and a ghost will follow you home. Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion. There's no turning back now. Ah, there you are. And just in time. There's a little matter I forgot to mention.